I'm live. My camera's backwards. That is odd. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Night Hockey Talk, and we're doing the pregame show for the who's playing tonight? Carolina Hurricanes are in town to play the Montreal Canadiens. Sorry, guys. I took a nap, half-hour nap that turned out to be 2 hours, and woke up just in time to get ready for the live stream. So sorry if I'm a little bit odd. I don't understand what's going on with my camera. It is backwards, and it shouldn't be backwards. Do you guys see me? Hey, Gally, how's it going? How's the video? Do I look normal? Because right now my camera is showing me a reverse look. I'm not supposed to be. I don't get what's going on. So let's talk. Okay, tonight, I think the Montreal Canadiens tonight decided to admit that they're not going to make the playoffs. Charlie Lindgren is in nets tonight. I think this is good news. Carey Price needs a break. I think that Charlie Lindgren needs a chance to show whether or not he's in the running for the backup goalie job next season. I think he should play at the very least every second game, and we can take a look, or give him 3, 4, 5 games in a row and give him a chance and give Price a rest. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm thrown off by my camera. Who else is in it? Hey, David, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, guys. I'll get it together. It's been one of those days, a couple of days. I suffer from ADHD, ADD, basically. The H isn't there anymore. And there's days when I guess I've been kind of, since the draft deadline, I've been kind of overloaded. It was a long day, and I'm kind of still recovering. And today I got a video out. And but yesterday I wanted to do a video. I just couldn't get it together to do anything. It was just okay. So it's normal for you guys. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I just wanted to make sure. It's odd. It's showing me. It's kind of not backwards, but it's not supposed to be this way. Like, this is showing me the mirror look, but it's supposed to show me. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me get into the other room where I need that's my TV, because and now the buzz is gone because that's the TV. I forgot to do that. Yeah, okay, so let me see. Ned, yeah, I don't know who's starting for Carolina. I guess Gally's got Nedovic or whatever his name is will start for Carolina, and Lindgren for Montreal. Yep. Well, Carolina, we know their 2 goalies are injured. And surprisingly, they didn't get a backup goal or a goalie at the trade deadline. I was kind of surprised about that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about their backup goalies, so I'm wondering if that's a weakness. But like I said in my preview, I said, like, in my keys to victory, I said, like, do we want keys to victory? At this point, I think it's much better for Montreal to lose. As much as I hate to say it, but they may win. I still want, like I said, when I always say this, when I watch a hockey game, a Habs game, I want them to win. Doesn't matter what the situation. So, but do I think they'll win here? I don't, but I'm still not sure what Carolina team is coming up, because they've got the injury to Dzingel last night. Their defense has been hurt with Dougie Hamilton injury. Jake Gardner not really working out over there in Carolina, so another good reason why we didn't get him. Thank God we didn't get him. He's not working out there. So their defense is a little suspect, even though they were able to shut down Toronto when they had David Ayers in nets. So I don't know what team's coming out. We'll see, I guess, you know. Let me see now. I honestly think Torrey Krug, this is from Galley, would be a perfect fit for the Habs in the summer. Bergeron confirmed that Covey will resign, most probably. Well, I don't think he can confirm that Covey will resign. What he can confirm is that the Habs are interested to resign him if he's available. I don't know. Like I said before, what if he wins a Stanley Cup in Washington? They might want to resign him. And if he wins a cup there, he might want to resign. Plus, he might want to resign either way. he's got a bunch of friends on the Capitals, Russian guys that are friends of his. So I don't know if we can guarantee that. Why am I spinning? Sorry if I was spinning there. I'm plugged in. It shouldn't do that. I don't understand why it does that sometimes. Aaron. Hey, Rick. Hey, Aaron. Wondering if you know much about older hockey cards. Oddly enough, it depends how old, but I for one summer, a friend of mine and myself, and I'm trying to think what year it was, had to be something like 91 or 92. We had a little hockey card store in a flea market. So it was only open 4 days a week. And so I know something about some older cards, but I mean, I'm not an expert. But I'll definitely try. Throw it at me. Whatever you want to ask. If I can, I will. I will answer. If I can't, I will let you know. Gally Bergevin requests that Caulfield stay in Wisconsin. He might come to Laval, though. I don't know that was a request. I read the interview. As a matter of fact, that interview, I was trying to do a video today about that, my reaction to it, so it'll probably come out, plus my podcast. I was kind of talking about these kind of things, and having that interview about Bergevin kind of helps. Now we know what kind of direction they're going in and stuff like that. I don't know that he said he should stay. They would like him to stay in Wisconsin. That's what he said, for another season. But if remember, that's college. You can't force him to go to college. If he stays in Wisconsin, he has to take courses and all that. He may not want to do that. If he doesn't want to, he's going to turn pro. Then he's probably going to play in Laval. And yeah, I don't know if he's forced, though, to do anything. But I think he might be in Laval, yeah, next season. I kind of changed. Well, I had already kind of changed my stance on the fact that Caulfield should probably play a few games in Montreal and then go to Laval if he turns pro. But I have a feeling he might not come. Like, we'll see him in the preseason, but I don't think we'll see him much next season. He needs a little bit of time, unless in the preseason he's just amazing. We'll have to see. Hey, Wolverine, how's it going, buddy? I just woke up at 5:30. I took a nap. I wasn't planning to take a nap. I thought I'd lie down, see if I could sleep, and it turned out I could sleep for a couple of hours, and I got up a half hour before the live stream. So I'm a little thrown off. But my day was pretty good so far. Yeah, I can't really complain too much. Gally, Tatar's goal Thursday was, yeah, which one? I saw that one. Yeah, I think I missed 2 goals on that game, but that was a beautiful little. I don't know what you call that. I think I wrote it down. I said he kind of dangled and deked him at the same time. It was a really good goal. Okay, Aaron, you have a 55-56 Parkhurst Jacques Plante rookie card. Whoa. Values on eBay are very vast, and the conditions aren't that great compared to mine. I have no idea what the value is. Any idea? No, I don't, but I think, and I don't know if it's online, but if not, you can go to your local hockey card store and get the Beckett guide. Now, when I was doing the cards back in the early 90s, that was always the reference for what they were worth. Don't ask the card store what he'll give you for it, because he's not going to give you max value, because he's going to make a profit on it. But I don't know what that would be worth, but I would think it would be substantial to some extent. I don't know. But sorry, but look, maybe online, like Beckett.com. I don't know what it would be, but the Beckett guide is apparently the standard for the prices. I mean, it used to be in my day. I don't know if it still is. I used to get the Beckett guide every month, but I have a rookie Sergei Fedorov. Now and it's the O-Pee-Chee Premier, which was in 91. I think it's from 91. It's a 90 or 91, and O-Pee-Chee Premier was, like, for that year, was the was the best card, and it had the whatever. I have it. It was worth $35 back in the day. I think the last time I looked, it was worth, might be 35 cents. It was 75 cents or something like that. So the prices are really different from when I was doing it. So I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna get to. Okay, well, I don't want to miss. By the way, if I miss anybody's comments, please just re-comment, or you can take a super chat or a super sticker. It'll really highlight it. I won't be able to miss it. And yeah, you can do that. That helps to support the channel for the contest. Let me get into that. There's 10 people. Give me your the score for the game. It's the guess the score contest is on tonight. I'll kind of get it out. So give me the score for the game. Give me the first goal scorer for Montreal. And if you get both of them right, you win. I don't have it here. Hockey puck with the Habs logo on it. That's the start now because, quite frankly, channel doesn't make much money. But when you do take a super sticker or a super chat, it does help to go to that and make for better prizes and more contests. So, but don't forget your score and the goal scorer in the comment section, and I will write them down. And I better start getting to that. And I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, if you like the video, please, I'm looking to get about 15 likes. If you can give a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. David Arthur, 5-3. I believe, though, David, I've got yours in the comments, but I'm going to write it down just in case. First goal, Domi, and he's got 5-3. Carolina, I have it 3-2 for Carolina, and I took Nick Suzuki. So that's my picks there. Okay, Aaron, yeah, I've asked multiple card stores, and they said 200. But that's beyond correct. The card was bought for 385. It might be right because, like I said, something happened and they dropped, but I don't know if that card would have. But yeah, you've got to check out and see if you can get the Beckett guide. Wolverine, wasn't there rumor or something last summer for where Montreal would get Line but would have to give away Domi? There was a lot of rumors for Line. I don't know. I don't remember any particular one like that. Joe is in the room. I got a mod in the room. All right. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Anybody here? Yeah, Kincaid. Anybody here that Kincaid was shipped to Carolina this morning? He's in Charlotte right now playing for their AHL team. Yeah, they loaned him to the Charlotte Checkers. So I think it's about time. I thought they might find a place for him in the ECHL, maybe with a little bit less talent down there. He might find his game again. That's what I thought. But they loaned him to the Charlotte Checkers. Polly's in the room. Hey, Polly, thanks for the entry. Polly's got, hang on, let me write her name. 4-2 for Carolina. Suzuki, we got the same one. Joe has 4-3 Habs and Hudon. Yeah, I'd like to see Hudon get us a goal because he's due kind of. He may be one of those guys that can just score in the AHL and not. It happens. Mark Kaufman's got. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the entry. Oh, I should just say this too with the contest. Doesn't matter the overtime, by the way, Mark. It's just the score and the goal scorer. He's got 4-3 Habs like Joe has, and he has Galley. I should say this, and I've said it when I started. Anybody who's not in North America entering the contest, if you win, you can enter the contest, but you need to pay for shipping because it's a little too expensive for the channel. And I had originally left the contest only to North America subscribers. And then Habs girl who lives in Australia asked me if she could join in as long as she pays the shipping. And I thought, well, that's okay for you guys that are farther away. If you want to do that, I'm happy to have you join. So that is going to be a condition. Hopefully everybody will. But I've said it a few times. Let me see now. Excuse me. Nolan's in the room. No problem, buddy. I'm glad to see you. Just wanted to say hi. By the way, all the pregame live streams during the week, they are before I get home from school. Yeah, no, look, I get that there. Don't worry, buddy. It's not a problem. Summertime is coming up. It's almost spring. And I do this all through the summer as well, so don't worry about it. Joe, I'm happy with that Lindgren starting tonight. Poor guy. All we do is make fun of him sitting all these games. Finally, he's being used. Hey, Nolan, I didn't get the score, though. You've got Petrie, but I didn't get your score. So before you go, make sure you give me a score. Got to make sure. You got Petrie. He's got Petrie, but I don't know the score unless I missed it. If I missed it, I'm really sorry. No, 4-2 Carolina. I see it on the bottom. All right. Bladar Janika. Hey, Bladar, never saw you before, but hey, welcome in. Will Domi ever be as good as his dad? Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. But that's odd to say that. He's way better than his dad. He reached, I forget how many points he's got, but he reached it in to tie his father. He's ahead of him now, and he reached that in 300 and some odd games, and his dad did that in over 1,000. So, like, he's already passed his father's statistics in way fewer games. Gally, I got you in 4-3 Habs with Suzuki. No problemo. It was funny. The last game that I did this, so many people, there were so many like similar, and I thought, oh, I'm going to give away a lot of pucks. And then it came down to just a couple of people, and it still the score was different. They almost had it. It was close the last time again. So 3 times that I've done it, it's been really close. Do I have yours? Aaron, no, I did not get it. I must have missed it. Throw it out again, buddy. Sorry about that, but I did not see it. If I've missed one and then you win and I don't acknowledge it, just message me somewhere and I'll go check to make sure. And then obviously, if you got it, I missed it, you will be the winner. So don't worry. And remember, there's also could be multiple winners. Original animations. Hey, buddy, how's it going? I'm making a montage of Patrick Roy. How do you think it's going to go? Patrick Roy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. That's going to be your idea in your head. I'm not sure. Give me a hint, but it should be a good montage. Roy is my all-time favorite Habs goalie. Hey, Gislain, how's it going, buddy? If Winnipeg was to trade Laine, what do you think Habs could offer them? Let me get to that in a sec. Hope to find a solution for this virus. In Italy, there's an outbreak going on, especially in Milan. Yeah, it's a scary thing. I think about that a lot. With Trump in power in the States, I don't trust that they're going to do a good job down there. I hope Canada does a much better job. Montreal already has 1 case of it. So it's here in Montreal, and yeah, it worries me all the time. I'm feeling I missed something. I better scroll back. Sorry, guys. I thought I missed something. Okay, I thought I missed something from Bladar. Hey, Bladar, where are you from? You might be from like next door, but your name seems to suggest you might be European. Gislain got 5-4 Carolina with Domi. Sorry, on Saturday with the contest going, I got to write down a lot of things for in here. It's hard to get them off of the chat because I have to watch I don't know. It's harder. I could probably do it. I'm being an idiot about it. That's all. Nolan, in Vancouver, there's a lot of people with the virus. Probably all of the cases in BC. No, I know. It's going to get worse till they get control of it. Not hey, absolutely great, Nolan. Stay and participate. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's out of our hands, kind of, for something like that. What what we can do uh, with the virus, I think about it, I worry about it, but take all the precautions you can from now on till it's all cleared. That's all you can do. 4-3 for Carolina Tatar for Aaron. I got you, Aaron. You are Ian. Habs girl, how's it going? Habs girl's gonna give me a yes, she's giving me a prediction. Uh, Joe is very Joe. I missed your comment saying, "Hang on, I'm gonna look." I shouldn't be doing that so often, but hey, very happy that we put Huda on the power play. I think he's arguably the best shot in our organization. I put with the right line. I think he would thrive in the NHL. I got to say this about Huda. The last game, he looked like he looked like, I don't know how to say it. He looked more like an NHLer. I don't know, just his skating, the way he attacked the net, carried the puck. He looked a little better. I think he hit one post the other day. I think he hit the post. MJ's in the room. My voice isn't there tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Was grocery shopping today and seen a woman wearing a mask. Yeah, MJ, I'm not sure where you're from, but you're going to see that a lot more from now on. Hard to buy those things. Like they're selling out and they're getting expensive. Thing is, they don't do a lot. Apparently, it's the infected people that need to wear them, not the people who aren't. They have this new mask that won't be in big production till next year. It has some kind of a salt thing in it, and as soon, like if you cough up or you get any spittle or whatever on the mask, that salt solution, whatever it is in the mask, kills off any bacteria, any germs, any of the virus, like instantly. So, but these masks won't be available for another year, and yeah, it's you're going to see masks. They're not going to be goalies. Yeah, see, I went shopping yesterday. Was feeling a little off today, thinking about this coronavirus. I don't know where that woman that has it is from, but you know, when you're shopping and you're out in public, it's a worry. So I don't know that I'm saying I don't have coronavirus. I don't even think about that. Joe went to the pharmacy the other day and wanted to buy a mask, and they were sold out. Apparently, yeah. And they're gonna when they come back on the market, they're going to be expensive. Habs girl has 4-3 Habs with Byron. Very good choice. Habs girl. And the sad thing is, I think this is a subject we're gonna talk a lot about in the future. How about down there, Habs girl, Australia? What are you guys doing about it, or how do you feel about the coronavirus? I'm really curious to hear. I mean, you're basically halfway around the world. I'm curious what it's like down there. Bladar, yep, from Albania. Wow, cool. Southern Europe. Okay, is that near Slovakia by any chance? Excuse me, because Vidam, one of Vidam, he's not here right now, but he's from Slovakia. But awesome that you're from Albania and you're in the room. Everybody, welcome Bladar from Albania. I do this every before every game. I don't do the contest. It's only Saturdays, but I do an hour live stream before the games. So if that interests you, every Habs game, I'm on the air. The odd one I have to miss, it happened the other day, was my dad's birthday, but basically I'm here every game. Let me see now. This virus is supposed to be like a really strong flu, but it's causing a Walking Dead mess here in Southern Europe, especially Northern Italy. Now that I know you're from Albania, yeah, what's it like down there for you? I saw a video of I think it's Wuhan where this started from. Was taken in the middle of the night. It showed just dark and the lights on in the windows, and it was more for the sounds. So I don't know if this was a legit thing, but to me it looked like it came out of a zombie movie because the sounds of the people in their apartments because they're quarantined. They're almost locked in, and it sounded like a zombie movie. Like, you're the non-infected. It's the middle of the night. You're safe somewhere, but you can hear outside and what it would sound like if there was just hordes of zombies, and it was very scary actually. They say this is going to be something that affects everybody's life, maybe greatly. Um, I don't really. It's something I don't like thinking about, but we're going to be talking about it a lot. So I missed a bunch of things. I'm really sorry once again if I missed anything. Just repost it, or if you want to make sure that I see it, absolutely see it. Just buy one of those. I know I hate saying this, but the super chats, but they do help. They help the channel and they help support the contests and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you see, it's funny now on YouTube. I'm in the YouTube chat and everything, the window, and it has my room the right way. And the live stream one where you start the live stream off, it has me the other way. So I was confused. It's weird. I just noticed that. Albania is close to Greece. Huh. Scotty's in the room. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? I'm a little off. I took a nap, hoping because I was tired. I figured take a half-hour nap, and it ended up being 2 hours. I got up a half hour before the live stream, hadn't walked the dog, hadn't had supper, had no time to do everything. So I'm a little thrown off tonight. So I'm sorry. I can't help it. So if you see, like, I'm acting weird, it's only because I'm just thrown off by that. Should not have lied down to try to take a nap. Was not a good thing. Scotty, throw me out a score and a goal scorer. Enter the contest, buddy. 23 cases of corona in UK. That's in the UK. That's not bad, but it's gonna rise everywhere. Just Italy, it's really breaking out in Italy. Yeah, Nolan, if I was your age, I would be too. The only thing you can do, Nolan, don't freak out or anything. It's unknown. We don't know what's going on yet. It's something, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hopefully they'll get a shot, a vaccine. I don't know. Wuhan citizens screaming, singing and screaming from their apartment buildings because they can't get out. Yeah, did you see that video, Bladar? I saw that, and it's I don't know I don't know what you say. It's something like, I know. Listen, we're here in a chat room. We're talking about a hockey game and a team and the league and hockey and all that, and with all this stuff going on around us. Right now, our lives are as has always been, and there's no changes. But in the next 6 months to 1 year, and I don't even know, I think I might even be, that's long, might be less than that. This virus, if they don't get a handle on it, is going to affect a lot of people. The good thing is, it's not like it's killing everybody. It's a 2 to 3% mortality rate, which is about 20 times higher than the normal flu. So it's not like you get it and you die. This is not the case. So anybody out there that's in the room, there's 15 now, if you're thinking that, this is not the case. So basically they're saying out of every 100 people, 2 or 3 people would die. So you got to look at it this way. This is how I look at it, because in something like this, you have to take all the precautions you can that they tell you to take, and you have to have that attitude that it's not going to happen to me, right? You go about your life, you take precautions, you decide to what level, and you can't think about, oh, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to die. The percentages are low, but as far as the flu goes, it's a very bad one. It's a pandemic, which means it's across the globe, and it's gonna affect our lives. But it doesn't kill everybody. It's not like that. So that's something you got to remember. It's not like the bubonic plague where you get it, you're dead within 12 hours. It's not like that at all. But it does kill some people, yes. But so does the regular flu. So the regular flu does kill people. This is just 20 times worse. That's what it is. Italy's very close to my heart. That's from Joe. Given that I'm Italian descent, I hope to God they find a solution to this virus. This is just insane. Now I know. Italy's very close to my heart too because I love Italian sausage and spaghetti. No, I'm just joking a bit on that just to lighten the mood. But Italy is going through a horrible time right now. Yeah, Bladar, that's what I just said. It's 2 to 3 out of 100 average. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad for older people, especially. Yeah, I guess that's it. If you get it, if you're a critical case, you're in trouble. If it's mild, you're okay. Yeah, you're right, Gisela. Iran has been at the center of a lot of these outbreaks. I don't know why Iran, but I mean, it's China where it started, but I don't know why Iran is so bad. Jamie Cutler, welcome in, Jamie. We're a little bit in a dark mood, I guess, now with the talk of the coronavirus. Oh my God, I had it. I'm gonna have to scroll back for Jamie's because I started writing it. 4-3 Montreal Armia. 4-3 Montreal Armia. Yeah, I don't know. It's Habs girl. Our cases, Australians returning from affected areas are actually being quarantined on an island just off the coast for 2 weeks. Imagine they're quarantining people on an island. It's not to say, wow, Australia is bad, but this is what has to be done. But it has to be done because you have to get people that have it away from other people. You have to. I'm probably going to wait a second. Joe, if you're in here, you got to chat. I think I'm going to do it. Julian Jill Beliveau, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm putting you on a timeout. If you come back and you do the same stuff you're posting here, you're gone. Joe, keep an eye on this guy. He's Julian Jill Beliveau. His posts are just annoying. He's a troll, without a doubt. If he's back in the room and he starts posting weird stuff, can you kick him? I got him on a 300-second timeout. He'll be back. Just throw him out of the room completely. I don't know. If not, I'll do it. But anyways, change this. Let's go back to Desjardins Latelec 4-2 Carolina. Desjardins, give me a goal scorer. I have to have a goal scorer, or you won't win. Desjardins Latelec. Yeah, I need a goal scorer from you, buddy. Let me see now. Galactic, I just said that masks don't really help that much. It helps if you're an infected person, the mask kind of helps you to keep from infecting people. It drops the percentages. But if you're not an affected person, it doesn't really help you. Apparently, it doesn't. So people are just kind of going crazy. The thing you have to do is you got to wash your hands a lot. You got to carry some, and this is going up in price too. The lotion there, like the Purell type stuff. You got to keep your hands clean. Don't touch your face and your nose and your mouth too much when you're outside amongst other people. This is what it's about, I'm a big homebody. I stay home a lot. That's gonna do me good. Once again, I got to remind you, if I miss your comment, please just repost it. I will get around to it. We got about 20 minutes to go. And if not, just take a super chat. I will definitely see a super chat or a sticker It's all lit up and stuff, and I will answer whatever you want from that, and that helps to support the channel and helps for the prizes that are in the contest tonight. And honestly, if that support, and listen, we're not a lot of people in here. I understand. More for me to get used to saying this. I don't expect a lot right now. I have to start attracting a lot more people. So I get it. Just to say though, that once I don't even know what I was going to say. Once that starts happening on a more regular basis, this contest will go every game. Like next season, I would think this contest will be every game, or like twice a week. I'll figure something out, and I'm gonna have other contests too, because contests are fun. And yeah, Galactic, you're right. It doesn't filter out enough of the virus if you're wearing a mask. If somebody's around you, it doesn't filter it out enough. If you're unaffected, if you're an infected person, it does help to not put out so much of it. So it helps that way, but it doesn't really help the other way. It doesn't. That's what I've heard, as just like Galactic has. Every time I can find out something, I try. Joe, I missed your comment. I don't remember what you said to get back to hockey, so you got to say it again. Thanks, Blade. I appreciate it. I actually liked it too, the camouflage one. Not a lot of people seem to like it. I don't know. Wolverine, that's what I've been doing now, carrying that hand sanitizer around now. Joe, a meteor can hit this planet. We could all be dead. The Earth to dust, and yet Victor Mete, as a Montreal Canadian, would still be a thing. Yeah, you're right about the meteor, but at least they have warning system and stuff for that. So, yeah, it's one of those things that could end us. And this virus, like a virus in a pandemic form, is another thing, but it doesn't have a high enough mortality rate. Troy, hey Troy. Troy's got 6'5" Habs Evans. It doesn't have a high enough mortality rate to be that. So this isn't the I forgot 6'5" Habs. This isn't that virus, I don't think. It may mutate into, but it's not that virus. Not yet, anyway. And the thing is, it's very early. This might be worse than we think. So we don't really know yet. It's early. So yeah, take all the precautions you can. And I don't know what else to say. If you're below the age of 70, don't be scared. Basically, that's it. I mean, basically, so far from what I can see, it's either you're very young and you have there's a high mortality rate, or the very old, which is for a flu. It's the same thing for the flu, the regular flu that we're all used to. It's the same thing. It's really dangerous for certain types of people with respiratory problems, the very young, the very old. So it seems to be if you're around 80, you're over 70, those are the people that are really dying from it. So it's not, that's why I say it's not a high mortality rate. And you may get it and you may be fine because you got a mild version of it and you'll be fine. And the good thing with flus, and I'm hoping it's the same with this, because when you do get the flu, whatever strain it is, you can be around it after, because you are now immune to it, because you've had it and gotten over it. Your body can fight it off. That's what happens. So if you get the coronavirus and you have the mild case, you recover fine, you are now okay to be around it, as long as it's a virus that follows normal viruses. Let me see. Where am I? Julian will be chasing the refs. But listen, don't blame this ref stuff on Julian. The refs are horrible everywhere. Every team's got a problem with calls right now. The refs are horrible, atrocious. I'm losing my mod. Take it easy, Troy. Joe, thanks for coming in, buddy. Enjoy your company and enjoy the game. Habs girl, do I think Primo will get a start before the end of the season? Maybe in the last few games. He's received first star in heaps of Laval games. think he deserves just one game. No, I don't think he's going to get the start. I don't disagree with you that he should maybe get one, maybe at the end of the season. I mean, depending on how Laval does. But they sent Kincaid to another team. They loaned him to the Charleston Checkers, and it leaves them with McNiven and Primo. So I don't think he's going to get called up at all. I really don't, because then they wouldn't have a backup in Laval. So yeah, that's what I think. But I agree with you. He deserves at least another game. But he's not going to. He shouldn't be our backup till at least 2 years from now. He should spend at least one more season as the number one guy in Laval, and before he comes up here, let him be ready. It's a good point. This is what we're all down on Marc Bergevin about, because they are having the patience right now. They're having the patience with these guys. They don't want to rush them. He said so in this interview, and we want them here, and we want them to be here and perform and all that, but not really before their time. We don't, because we're going to be very disappointed. So yeah, I disagree that he should really be back here, and I don't think he will because of the fact that they sent Kincaid. Troy Evans, you think Troy has a that's a conversation you guys are having. I don't want to get into that. Wolverine, the safest thing to do is probably stay home, which is what me and my family do. I stay home a lot. I'm a homebody, so. And then if I go out, mostly where I go to my ex's where my boys are still living. I go there, and they're not far from where I live, so I'm there a lot, or I'm here. And then if I'm not, I go shopping. I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot anymore. I used to be out all over the place, but I was doing courier and working and all that kind of stuff, but I don't do a lot anymore. Galactic, I had the coronavirus yesterday, drank 3 Corona beers. There is such a thing about that. Apparently 38% of Americans won't drink Corona, not because it's crappy beer or not, but because they're worried that they're going to catch something from the beer, which apparently is not, it's not a thing. So quality boy, tank, please tank. Hey, Nolan, thanks for coming in, though. Don't worry about it. Come back if you can. Julian Jill Bellabo. First of all, I'd appreciate it if you don't send out 6, 7 posts in a row, because that's not going to get you here. You're not letting anybody else talk. Prove that you're sorry by not doing that stupid shit. I don't put up with that garbage. Sorry, I just don't. If you're a troll, you're going to get booted. And if you get booted next time, you're going to be banned from the room. You're not going to be able to come back in. The game tonight is on City TV. Yeah, channel 62. That's where I get it on. I'll probably still watch it on my stream thing. I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. I did that last time. It was on, and I still watched it the normal way. Galactic Rick, I only said Julian will chase the refs because farther up I said first goal Marc Bergevin. He climbs down from the booth and kicks it in from anger, and someone said Julian. Yeah, you're right. I like that. I didn't see that before. They're having a little trouble scoring. I mean, listen, they're a team with a lot of problems right now. They're at the core, they're a good hockey team, and I think we'll see a different team next year. Right now, they need to finish and get as good a draft pick as they can. That's my idea. I thought, my opinion. That's what I'm looking for. Opinion. So we got about 12 minutes to go. I guess I should also say, join the Discord. My link for the Discord is in the description, and my link for my podcast, which I should be doing tomorrow. I think I'm going to talk about what that Bergevin interview. I was basically on that path with what I want to do. I'm going to work that all together, and somehow it'll happen. It seems like I can't do a podcast till I'm ready to do a podcast. I get things where I want to talk about, but if I'm not ready mentally, it won't come out. But when I am, it just happens. And I start podcasting and I get it done. And yeah. So I don't know if anybody's seen my podcast or heard, not seen my podcast. The link is in the description for the, so you get all 4 of them. I have 4 of them out. And next one should be out over the, where are the weekends? Should be out by tomorrow night. Let's see now. Kyron Brown, how's it going? I haven't seen you before. Thanks for coming in if it's your first time. If it's not your first time, I apologize that I hadn't seen you before. Julian Gilles Beliveau, I'm glad you love my channel. I try to be a good man, but I am hoping the same from you. So let's not have a. You seem to have calmed down on the posts. We like to have fun in here, but not cruel fun. It looked like you were going in a. I didn't like where you were going at the beginning there. I don't like that stuff. Here, everybody's equal. Everybody has a voice, and we're very civil with each other. We don't put each other down. We don't call names. We don't do that in this room. I don't tolerate that. And if I have any mods in the room, they don't either. So that's a warning. If you start doing that again, you'll be gone. Galactic, he's not worried. You're not worried. Our team will be awesome soon enough. 2 years, maybe 3 max. I'm going to say they'll be better next season. And I think they'll just, if they do it the right way, I don't care what anybody says about how you build a team. This is my idea. I think they're on the right track. This is how you used to build a team in the old days. Maybe it's because I'm old. Maybe I'm wrong. That's not how you build it today. But I happen to think they have the possibility of starting next season with 3 elite players that aren't quite ready yet, but will be in the next couple of years. So we're on the right track of having those 3 or 4 elite players that you need, but we're just going to get them in a different way. We're going to have to be a little patient. So I'm talking about Nick Suzuki, who's already on that road. I think they're going to get a very high draft pick that is going to turn into an elite player, and I'm hoping Romanov hits the team next year and will develop into an elite player as well. That will give us 3 out of 4, which is enough to make a push. You surround them with the right people, and you make a push for a cup. That's how I see it. I said sausage, but we were talking about Italy, and I happen to like Italian sausage. I did not mean it in a double entendre in any form. Italian sausage is one of my favorite things that's Italian, and I didn't mean it in any other way. So when you said what you said, you were going in the direction I don't like to go on this channel, and I don't tolerate. So you're going to have to prove to me that you're not like that. Until then, you are on not probation, but you're being watched. Sorry. After that, well, you're going to be like everybody else. Who we all get along, we all have fun here, and we talk hockey. Osgirl to the Chinese people. We're appropriate. I didn't read all those comments. I was probably on one of my rants. Yes, Julian Domi is on fire right now. You think Price will be gone at the Seattle draft? I doubt. Okay, why would Seattle take a $10.5 million contract? I don't think so. I think Price is safe. I would think he'll get protected. The guy I would worry for would be Primo, but I don't think Primo would be eligible because he'd still be in his ELC. So I don't think we'd have to worry. If they're going to take a goalie from us, it would be Lindgren, I would think, or whoever else we have, McNiven, whoever else is there. Gislain, your point is 100%. Doesn't matter where the virus came from. It will be it's a pandemic. They're already saying that pandemic means globally. Otherwise, it's an epidemic. I believe that's how it works. A pandemic means globally, spanning the world. That's what it means. If I'm wrong about that, someone let me know. I don't know that it dies out so much, Islam, but we get it under control. And that's why there's vaccines. That the idiot orange leader over there in the country that's attached to us, he thinks he's first of all calling it a hoax now. How is it a hoax? People are dying from it. He's calling it a fucking hoax. He also said he thinks it's going to get warmer soon, and it'll just go away like the other flu does. This isn't the same thing, and it won't go away. Not till it's done. Spanish flu, you got it. But you see, the reason that's why I talk about the vaccines, Gislan. They need a vaccine. Once you get it under control and you can vaccinate people, we could get it. It won't, it won't kill half the world. But yeah, look up the Spanish flu. I don't think this is nearly as deadly as the Spanish flu, though. The mortality rate for the Spanish flu was way higher, I do believe, and this is only at 2 to 3%. Right now, is very early on. The numbers could change a little bit. You got to remember that. Bladar, why does it take for the NHL to be more popular in Europe since we got only soccer, which is massive? I imagine, like in the States, it took a lot of years for it to get pretty big in the States, and it's pretty big now. I think they're making a push to have to get more European fans. I read something about that, so I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of them trying to get out there. They're going to have games, preseason games out there. They're making a push to get European fans. And I got to tell you, I'm noticing it because I have a bunch of European subscribers that come in here and there, and it's great. I love that. I've got to scroll for a sec. Desjardins, I don't agree with you. First of all, there's not a lot of teams that are going to be able to take Price off our hands, and I don't think I want them to do that. Do I think Tyler Toffoli would be a good fit for us? He would be, but I mean, I think he might stay there. I could see him signing in Vancouver. If not, I think. Let me put it this way: I think Bergevin is going to do something, make a deal to get a defenseman. I think in doing that, we're going to give up somebody on the one of the forwards that we maybe don't want to give up. I think that's what needs to be done. He kind of says in his interview that's part of the plans. If that's the case, and you have a Toffoli out there, you can sign a guy like that. So it's a possibility Toffoli ends up here if he doesn't re-sign with Vancouver. Hot takes in the room. How's it going? John? We're doing a lot of talking about the coronavirus. We're only going to be on for another 5 minutes. I'm sure you're doing a video too. Hot Take does live videos. I do pregame shows. He does the live stream of the game. So check out his channel. I don't need to push him now to get 10,000. But I want to say, John, how do I want to word it? Fucking congratulations, man. How did you get 650 new subscribers on a live stream? Awesome, dude. I read that. I saw your video. I was very jealous for about 2 minutes. Have to admit, I was very jealous of you. And then that went away. And I was very happy for you. And I said, you know what? Instead of being jealous of John, like, he's a nice guy. Why am I jealous of him? That's just a goal for me to set now for myself, to reach those numbers and have that happen. Hey, it's on me. And John got 615 new subscribers on not his last live stream, but recently. The trade deadline. Anyways, congratulations. You hit the 10,000. I put in a comment somewhere about congratulating you, but he hit the 10,000 and you hit it in a big fucking way. Sorry for the F-bombs, but it's deserving. He deserves it. That was awesome. I was wickedly jealous for 2 minutes there, John. Have to freaking admit that. Oh, God. He's remembering a citation by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love that guy. We all are a collection of 400 billion bacteria and a couple of millions of cells in empty space. We call ourselves as human. Yeah. What makes us who we are? It's weird scientifically. It'll blow your mind if you get into it. I loved Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're welcome, John. You are absolutely deserving of it, buddy. You're how do they say it? There's a guy, one of the gurus. what do they say? You're crushing it. Everybody says that. You're crushing it, buddy. You're crushing it right now. Plus, you got that. This is what that's the only reason I really want to get to 10,000. I mean, I want but you get that thing on the underneath you for the merch, which is freaking awesome. You work hard to get where you are, and that's a fantastic, amazing thing for you. So I'm jealous again. Yeah. Jamie Cutler, who do you think is going to win and score? I have it 3-2 Carolina, and I have Nick Suzuki. He's on a bit of a slump, so I have Suzuki breaking out. Like, it's a few games with no points for him. DeGrasse Tyson is not a shill for NASA, buddy. I don't agree with that. Hey, John, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. I watch your videos. I don't always comment because I don't want it to seem like I'm in there for that. But I watch your stuff, and I'm very appreciative that you watch me and support me. You're 10 times bigger than I am, buddy. And that's not I'm not talking about that. Channels. I'm in an insane mood. It's 5 minutes to the game. It's too bad. I have to go soon, but yeah, um, uh, yeah, all of a sudden in a weird mood. Mark Kaufman. That's exactly the guy I think we need to get. I mean, unless we're in first and we take Lafreniere. If it's not Lafreniere, I want Jamie Drysdale. That will be that fourth elite guy. 2 up front, 2 in the back. I think we'd be great. Yeah, it's going to be 2-3 years down the road, but it's going to be an awesome awesome payoff for that 2 or 3 years of suffering. And I don't think we needed to trade away Tatar and Petrie for those draft picks to get there. Julian Gilles Bellevaux, that's an odd question. Space is real. It's not. Earth is not flat. Space is real. The Americans went to the moon. Wasn't faked. Yeah. Why am I spinning? Okay, it's gone. If the NHL wants to make the league more popular worldwide, they should let their power play or their player go to the Olympics. I think they're going to be going to the Olympics in the next one. I believe they are. Not maybe the next one, but the one after. They're going to the Olympics. Julian, Jill, don't talk like that, please. That's not. What are you talking about? Madrid bursting. I mean, we hope for the best for everybody, not the worst. Willington. It's a little light on entries, but it's understandable. We've been talking about the coronavirus. 4-1 Carolina. Willington, give me a scorer. It's not an entry till you got a goal scorer. But I've got you at 4-1 Carolina. But you got to give me a goal scorer. Otherwise, you're only partially entered. Sign Krug in free agency. I'd put him with. Wait. Oh, it jumped up. Wow, did it ever jump? Where did that Krug thing go? There it is. Put him with Weber, possibly. Yeah, depending on how much he wants. But yeah, we need to find somebody like a Krug that can play here for the next 2-3 years at least, and be that bridge till these kids start to develop into NHL players. Hope to see Romanov in the lineup next year. Me too, Habs girl. But remember this: it'll be his first year in the NHL. It's going to take him at least a year to adjust, unless he's one of those special players. And I do believe he'll be an elite player if he hits his ceiling. I do believe that, but he might not show it in his first year, especially as a defenseman. But I want to see him here and on the road to his elite career. That's my positive outlook to it. This coming Olympics might not be happening because of Corona. This coming Olympics, yeah, 100%. The Summer Olympics might be called off if they don't get a handle on it before by a month before, I think, or 2 months before. They're going to call it off, and that's the right thing to do, because so many people flying in, flying out all over the world. That could just make it explode, and they're not going to do it. Okay, let's stay away from the coronavirus. Anyways, it's 7 o'clock. I gotta go. That's where we're at. Listen, this was a very fun. Even though we talked about coronavirus, I think it's something we're gonna get used to talking about. Yeah. For Willington, put a comment in my review of your goal scorer, because I have you but no goal scorer. If you get 4-1 Carolina, you don't win because I don't have your goal scorer, and I'm leaving right now. So, and same thing for Desjardins Latalek. I need a goal scorer. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the game. If you can't watch it anywhere, try Sports Surge. Sports Surge. That's where I watch, and that it's really great. And yeah. I'll see you after the game. I'll do my review, and see you next time. I don't even know when the next game is. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know. I'm still screwed up from waking up a half hour before the live stream. Sorry, guys, but I had a great time. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I'm going to stop babbling now. Peace out.